Hey all you Bigfoot enthusiasts out there. Before we get started in this little video, I just want to let you know this was shot at the Bigfoot blueberry patch. I had mentioned in the description of the last video I uploaded about I wanted to do a second video, and I think I needed to because there was some really weird, strange anomalies. People were seeing eye shine. I found this guy looking at me. It was when I had mentioned I had seen a shadow moving back there in the muskeg. Turn my back to the muskeg and just start filming the trees and stuff behind me. Here he was, and the one image you're about to see, he almost very gray hair. I'm thinking this one is an older Sasquatch possibly. In the one I use I'm always using the diffuse glow filter, I know, but it does bring up most of the detail in the face or in the body if there is one of the Sasquatch there, right? After I filmed the bed and I kind of scanned the trees, right? I scanned the trees and he was there. And I didn't see him while I was filming because I was kind of moving my camera, but looking down at the bed, I was just kind of in awe of that sitting place, that sitting spot. I have never seen one or found one that big, right? And I would say this is not an elk bed because when elks will bed down, same with deer, as well bears, they will, their droppings, you'll find their droppings right where they lay. And a bear, their beds, and a grizzly, they will actually crap along the edges of their bed. They do. It's just something. It's something they do. So, and this their bed. They do. It's just something. It's something they do. So, and this clean. It was very clean, and it's very Bigfoot, very Sasquatch, right? They keep their bedding, their beds, their nests, if you want to call them nests. They keep them very clean. Their beds, their nests, if you want to call them nests. They keep them very clean. I didn't mention it in the video, but you could smell their smell in that area where on the ground, coming up from the ground. It was faint, but it was there. I could smell it. Again, if you've ever smelled one, you'll never forget it. It's distinctive. Once you've smelt it and know what it's from, you'll never forget it. It's just one of those things, right? It's like seeing a Bigfoot. You will believe forever for the rest of your life. It changes everything. I'm sitting on my hay wagon right now, and this is where I'm going to build the chalkboard. I'm going to use this as a workstation, as a carpenter's station, and the chalkboard is actually going to be right behind me, between me and my house in the background there. That's where I'm going to kind of under the spruce boughs. I'm sorry I haven't got to it yet, but there's been so much else going on. Plus our hay season, it is done now, so that gives me time to do these other things that kind of fell to the wayside. But it's part of the farming, it's part of living on the farm, right? You have to do these things while the season dictates us to do them, right? We only have there's a window of about 2 weeks where you have to go to town and you got to get busy, because you only have that window, that short time period, right? And that's what it was with the hay season. The hay season is done, the hay's put away, we got our feed for the winter, and now I can focus on some of this other stuff. This is where I will build the chalkboard, and I want them to see, like behind the camera is the southern tree line where the Bigfoot mint patch is. They're going to be watching me, because they're always watching, right? They're always watching, and they're going to watch me build this. They're going to watch me set it up, and they're going to be curious, right? It's worth a try. and I will leave it there. And even if they don't use it, I think they will eventually, but they might not. I always say the Bigfoot do things on Bigfoot time, it's on their time. And when you would think, I mean, if you ask them for something or you expect something of them, it usually never happens immediately. What I've been learning and what they're teaching me is patience, right? Just be patient and they will come through in one form or another. A little follow-up to the video you're about to watch, and tomorrow I'm headed to the blueberry patch to go picking blueberries. I've got 3 cameras ready, and hopefully I can get some blueberries, right? And some Bigfoot stuff. And if no blueberries, if they're all eaten, you never know, right? Bigfoots could clean out a patch, or bears, even for that matter. They could clean out a blueberry patch within a day or 2, right? And it's been about 4 days since I was there last, so tomorrow will be day number 5. And hopefully there's still blueberries, but even if there isn't, I'm going to take my cameras and do a bit of filming there. Then after that, I'm headed to the river. We haven't been to the river yet this year, and what I want to do there is a comparison video. There was 2 beings. There was a being on a sandbar in the middle of the river. It was upriver from me, and they both have orbs on their heads. I'm going to go and try to do the size comparison. I had a lot of people wanting me to do this. I'm still trying to persuade my sister to come with me so she can stay with my camera as I walk upriver, because I got to go half a mile, because I was zoomed in about a half a mile up when I shot this video. I'll put up a still, and it was a half a mile upriver, so I got to have somebody at the camera, and I'm hoping she'll come with me and we'll use a 2-way radio system and she can direct me to where I need to be. I'm not even sure if that sandbar, it might be gone, because it just, that's what happens through the because it just, that's what happens through the melt when winter's over and the rivers come up and the water's fast. It makes new sandbars and gets rid of old ones. And so I got to go down there and do a little bit of reconnaissance, a little bit of scouting to see if I can actually do that video. That's about where we're at. So blueberries, river, chalkboard. And then after that, once I get all caught up here, I'm gonna head to the White Birch Bigfoot clan. I haven't even been up there yet this year. I'm kind of excited to get up there and just go see if there's anything new, if there's any new structures. It's such a beautiful place up. It's a 3-hour trip in and out, so I try to make at least 3 of those before winter. And now with the blueberry patch, I still think that's the same clan as this one, because I'm not far. That's not far from home. That's like, as the crow flies, it would be like 3 miles. And I think it's their territory. It's the Swan Lake Bigfoot clan, the ones that are here on our property. So, okay, so I will sign off here. For all the new subscribers that have come on board, I thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are well, stay safe, and we will see you in the trees. Bye for now. As I was walking, I seen a shadow moving back in there, and then I heard 12 by 6. And literally in the middle of all of this green. All of this green. Full